Nicole here with Job Hunt Solutions, and today's Thursday, which means it's viewer question and answer day. Today's question was about when and how to notify a potential employer about changes to your resume. Well, the quick answer is, of course, it depends. What it mainly depends on is how long it's been since you've applied to a role and your relationship with the organization. So first, taking a look at how long it's been since you've applied to the role. If you've applied to a position, say within the last few days or weeks, and the role is still active and open, but you've made some significant changes to your resume. So for example, you may have had it professionally written since applying to the role. Many times you can simply just switch out the resume that is in the recruitment system. So if you had to upload your resume to a recruitment system, you could usually just switch out the old resume with the revised resume. But if you applied via email, you can pretty much just send in a new application in a new email and let the person know that you're sending in an updated revised resume for their review and to disregard the previous application. Now, the question that I was asked was more in context of if a person had applied to a role and has interviewed with an organization, say in the last 3 to 6 months. So in this particular case, if your resume has changed significantly, again because it's been professionally written, or because you've increased your skill set through taking on contract opportunities, volunteer work, or taking courses, then you may want to inform the organization of these changes. Now, keep in mind, if you applied to an organization, say 3 or 6 months ago or longer, then it's unlikely that the person receiving your resume would remember reading your resume just because they read so many. However, as I mentioned, if you actually interviewed with the organization or even had a telephone screen with the recruiter or HR person, they may well remember you. Never underestimate the memory of a recruiter. So in this case, what I would recommend you do, depending on the relationship that you have with the recruiter or HR person or whoever your contact is within the organization, is to either send them a quick email or pick up the phone and give them a quick call, just to let them know that you're still interested in the organization, you're really interested in this new opportunity they have posted, and just to make mention that you have updated your resume. One other point of note that I was asked about with this question was, can you just simply mention it in your covering letter that there's been changes or different skills that you may have gained since you've last applied? The trouble with this is that if the recruiter or the person who's receiving resumes isn't going to read your resume, it's highly unlikely that they'll read a covering letter. So that's why I would strongly recommend that you make that phone call or send an email just to give them a heads up of the changes on your resume. Thank you so much for these great questions. Please do keep them coming. If you have any questions, video ideas, or would like to collaborate, I would love to hear from you. Of course, I can be reached on email, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever works for you. And for personalized advice, of course, come on over to my website. I'd be happy to help. Now, of course, be sure if you like this video, please press like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy hunting!